Hello, everyone. My name is Megan Ellsworth here at coatingscoffeeshop.com, and I am here with one of our distinguished influencers, Will Lorenz. And we're going to be answering the March influencer question, which is all about training sales for restoration. Will, how are you?
I am good, thank you. Yep. We at General Coatings are rolling along. We enjoyed all the big shows that seem to happen in the first quarter here with IBEC
Nice.
and IRE and all those things. And, just glad to be maybe getting back to normal things and chasing work and helping people, get roofs done.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so this month's question is, how can contractors effectively train their sales teams to identify restoration opportunities for the building envelope, including roofing, and communicate those opportunities to the building owner?
That's a great question. Actually, it probably breaks down into several parts there, but let me see if I can give it a stab at the first level. So,
Perfect.
in most cases with restoration, you're looking at an existing roof that you're going to try and extend the life on. So, the two things kind of come into mind is, what is the condition of the roof and getting someone up there, whether it's, some drone footage, pick up, getting up there in person and seeing what the conditions things are. Generally, what you want to train your team about is, abnormal wear or, wear at the end of its service life or just unusual things that have happened to damage the roof that cause the building owner to have to make an investment to renew the roof or extend it. And so what I always like is just getting up there and eyeballing it. I mean, that's the first thing that goes on. And generally with a restoration, you're looking at either a membrane roof, a modified roof, or you're looking at a metal roof in most cases.
Okay.
On modified roofs, it's pretty straightforward. You're looking for ponding, you know, things like that, or, things around edges and penetrations that might look like not well sealed, something that you need to address. Obviously, in any roof system, if there's splitting or cracking, those would be the piece of information you'd like to photograph, highlight back to your building owner that you're seeing these circumstances that should be addressed. And if they're not addressed under a maintenance program that you have in place with them, then that's an opportunity to make a sale and show them that you can renew this roof and put additional coating system on it. On membrane systems, I think it's pretty straightforward. Again, ponding is one of the things that you look for. And then seams, where we
Okay.
typically see issues with those things are that wear due to expansion, contraction at the seams or around penetrations. And, if you were able to utilize a device that can give you infrared information or moisture scan information, that's usually what drives those folks to make an investment. They're concerned about that water ingressing into their building. And if you can identify those areas by having an educated sales force that can highlight what's going on their roof in a roof map, we see these four areas that are look good. These four areas I think you need to do some work on. Then the customer is going to uh, you know adequately make a decision upon what's in the best interest of their roof asset.
Yeah. Wow. That's
So
some great advice.
yeah. And then metal roofs are pretty straightforward. If you start to see a lot of screws being, coming undone, if it's a lap seam roof and you're starting to see things that are sliding or moving, or, you got things where standing seam is broken open, or, just the general question on any roofing system that you ask your customer is, does your roof leak? Do you need anything, any help here?
Yeah,
That beginning question usually is the first thing to know.
absolutely.
And then, I would also say that you brought about the broader building envelope, and that ends up many times talking about walls and exterior walls as well as interior walls. And those things really come down to generally moisture. If
Okay.
they're seeing things with an end cap that's not well sealed, or they're seeing things with their cladding having issues, um, then that's what you're looking at, sort of visual observations, and then combining it with infrared scan, giving an excellent tool to show moisture movement into something that isn't desired by the building owner.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think that's I hope people are taking notes because those are all great things to be looking for in order to sell um restoration to your customers for like you said, the whole building envelope, walls, roof, panels, gutters, all that jazz. Are there
I think,
any
yeah, I
Go
mean,
ahead.
I think I always say is, you want to be working with your customer at the point of where is occurring, or
Yeah.
they're nearing the service life. You don't want to get it to the point where things are at failure. So
Yeah.
having that dialogue with people, as they're seeing things up, is most appreciated by building owners. They want a respected roofer to stand behind their work, do good work, but also help them manage their asset both at a budget wise and installation wise.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, Will, thank you so much. Are there any other tidbits that you want to share with the people out there about selling restoration to building owners?
I would say this, when weather comes and there is, rain on roofs, it's a good idea to see what's going on the roof, see if it's draining right, see if they have leaks, see if there's any problems. That's the communication you have first with them or their staff at these buildings, and then, go from there and pivot off of that first.
Yeah. Great. Well, Will, that was some really great advice. Thank you so much for chatting with me. And I'll see you next month for the next influencer question.
Great. Thank you, Megan. We appreciate the opportunity.
Amazing. Everyone go check out the General Coatings directory and Will's influence directory on coatingscoffeeshop.com. And we'll see you on the next influencer response.